It's 83.8 degrees in my apartment and 19% relative humidity. I'm getting tired of this. I'm just drying out here. I could put on the air conditioner, but yeah, that costs a lot of money. Don't feel like doing that. Getting tired of it, and I'm hoping it changes pretty quick. And now, of course, we got all this crap going on. Little brush fires and things like that. Yeah, it's like we're just burning up here. But you know what? There are reasons for these things. These things just don't happen in a vacuum. Let's explore that a little bit. There's a meteorological explanation for this. Meteorological means having to do with the weather, kind of it's a scientific study. So let's just take this little board here, and I've drawn kind of a simplified map of the United States and pointed out where Los Angeles is, right here, all right, on the west coast. So what happens is, we develop this bubble, this bubble of hot air, and it's a little high pressure system here. And around a high pressure center, the winds will turn in a clockwise direction. It's called the Coriolis effect. Okay, wind just doesn't simply move from high pressure to low pressure. It turns slightly. In the northern hemisphere, it'll turn this way, and the southern hemisphere will be the other direction. That has to do with the rotation of the Earth. But anyhow, what we've got here is we've got this high pressure, this dome, or if you will, of hot air, and then as it moves and turns in this clockwise direction, the wind will be coming down out of higher elevations and move down below. And as it moves down the mountainsides there, then it compresses and heats up, and of course we get these higher temperatures. Now, this tends to happen at this particular time of year, but I just wonder, are there any other factors here that will increase this phenomenon, will make it more intense? Now, I think there might be. Let's take this little doll here, for instance, okay? Let's say this doll here represents a high school English student. Okay, this is a high school English student who has failed his English class. Now, he's failed his English class and he thinks that there are no consequences for this, no repercussions. He's just living it up on his vacation time here, and he thinks that he'll just make it up on, intercession or seventh period, and there'll be no price to pay for that, and he'll just move along and he'll get his high school diploma, and life will be great, and he'll get a great job, he'll go on to college or whatever, and life will be wonderful. Of course, what he doesn't realize is that his ideas are completely erroneous and delusional, okay, because they're so fictional, so delusional. It manifests itself in a little, say, a bubble of hot air above the brain, above the delusional brain, a little bubble of hot air. Now, multiply this by several thousand times, because there are probably several thousand in LA Unified that fall into this category. Multiply it by 1,000 times, and you can imagine what happens. You've got this little, little bubble of hot air, and these bubbles rise, and of course, what they're going to do is intensify this, the phenomenon that we have here. So you see what I'm saying? These oppressively hot temperatures, and of course the resulting brush fires and things like that, they're caused, well, let's say they're magnified, increased by high school students who fail their English class. It's a very sad thing. What can I say about that?